Hi guys, welcome back. Okay, so we're going to continue with Mass Effect Andromeda. Let's go here. And we're going to be trying to find this road car who can use the gauntlet.
Historians believe much of our progress was spurred by such finds. We might benefit from collecting these artifacts.
Yeah, we're gonna. There we go, that's working now.
We just want to talk!
Hiroka don't talk to aliens.
Yeah, bit of a pain, but
Reinforcements!
what can you do?
Don't let them flank you!
Here they come. Interesting.
My family died screaming on Vold. I left everyone at our camp that morning to find a passage through the crevices. Crevasse. We were only a day's march for safety of Tectic, whatever. I remember feeling hopeful that we might survive our ordeal, and then I smelled burning flesh. I ran towards the smoke, knowing that I was already too late. The cat left my family charred remains in the jumbled heap, but I could still make out faces twisted in agony. My parents, my brothers and sisters, my husband and our children, all gone. I've never felt so powerless. I scattered their ashes as tears froze against my skin. Then I ran for Tectics, where I met Axel. So that kind of thing, you can kind of understand why they'd hate all aliens.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
Above us!
Hostile shuttle incoming.
Where? Oh. Axel comforted me in my pain and rage. He had been a slave of the Ket and barely escaped one of the caps. He understood the horrors our people have faced for decades under the enemy's occupation. He reminded of who our people were before, how we had bent the stars to our wills. The Ket had taken our greatest achievements, but they had never changed who we are. Axel told me of his movement. He called it the Rokar, a name from the distant past, a group of great warriors who defended our civilization. Axel offered a chance to reclaim what the Ket had taken from me, not my loved ones, but a sense of control I'd lost with them. I would never need to feel powerless again. I listened to his voice, saw things through his eyes, and I believed him.
You've killed men under my charge. And now you'll crown that achievement by killing me too.
I didn't come to kill you.
And you. I know your face. Why do you help these murderers?
Ryder is an ally. He's already helped the scientists at Dar Palev.
I know, and they should be ashamed. After all we've been through with the Ket. Tell me why you come here, so I know why I
So
died.
dramatic.
Really? Can we take the drama down a notch? 2 notches? I don't even have a gun up. I have an artifact or heirloom or something. I'm going to set it down, and I need you to take hold of it.
What? And?
I knew it. This was all bunk.
Wait. There are things like this in the museum on Aya. Ancient Angaran tech. This fits over a hand. Contacts on the inside for myoelectric control of... What did you do to me?
You okay?
Are you all right?
I know things. The underground monolith. I remember. Pain. Desperation.
I need you to take me there, please. If you do this, we can save Havarel, together.
You're an alien. I can't trust...
Then let me try to earn your trust. Please.
Deep beneath the surface, but not far. Meet me here. These coordinates. I will guide you the rest of the way. Just let me compose myself first.
Okay, fair enough. Mineral cache.
If one of these buildings contains records of Palev's evacuation, we could figure out where Emerge's sister went.
Possibly. Or a console might have access to a database.
I followed Dax all across Vold, and we found more like us, people who'd lost everything to the Ket, survivors lost and hopeless. He opened their eyes the way he had mine, and the Rokar's ranks grew. We came to Havarel to build a place where we could plan in safety and hone skills we needed to fulfill our mission of freeing our people from oppression. We didn't realise a new enemy had already invaded, strange creatures from another galaxy hiding in the canyon. Axel knew this was a sign we were meant to find them. We sent a group to confront this threat. The invaders shouted at us in a strange language we didn't understand, but we witnessed the truth of their intentions. We saw the weapons in their hands. We showed them that we had weapons of our own, and they fled from our power. It was the first time I'd felt happy since the morning my family was alive. Yeah, well, they didn't want to fight you then, did they?
This thing's wrecked. Vines and computers don't mix.
Pathfinder, we might be able to reconnect power.
That should get that console up and running again.
Come on. Well, let me access it now. Well, then let me do it. Okay, that's weird. It won't let me, let me just try. If we try saving, then we'll load it. Sometimes that helps.
If one of these buildings contains records of Palev's evacuation, we could figure... This is it. Amara Dozin. This must be her. They moved her across the planet.
Downloading information.
Let's get this to Emerd.
Okay, so yeah, the lost monolith. Okay. Axel heard more from the new aliens had formed an alliance with our wayward deserters, and we went to see for ourselves. It was worse than we feared. There are multiple species of these new aliens. Even worse, they aren't just ruling our people. They were exile altered like heroes. Everywhere I looked, cowards bowed and bargained with these disgusting things, blind to the reality that they had only traded one oppressor for another. I never forget what Axel told us that day. All aliens are the same in the end. They want to take what's ours and turn us into slaves. The Rokar see with clear eyes and our hearts are pure. We won't succumb to the new invaders. We are the true resistance army, and one day soon all Angara of the world will know it. Yeah, that's where they lose me. All aliens, not your enemies. So your eyes are clear and open, they're blind by hate.
It's here. I just have to. It helps if I steal my mind. I've been here before. Familiar. 1, 2, 3 indentations. Palm here.
And that's why we couldn't get through before.
It worked.
Wow.
Here? It was so close. All this time. And no one knew.
The rest of the remnant in the area may have prevented scans from detecting it.
There were remnant machines here. Zorai was able to make them stop.
How did he learn to use remnant tech? It's not like there's a manual.
Zorai watched the Watchers. That's all I'm getting. I'm not sure what it means.
I think it means he watched the Jardin who created them.
Stayed awake. Unmoving, but seeing. Learning.
Yeah, they're all in
Sounds
that
like
grown in those
stasis field
tubes.
around the first monolith. Maybe Zorai was able to shake off the effects. Maybe that changed him.
No, more like when they were being grown, or in stasis with where the Jardin were. We'll see him later in the city place. He's probably just able to watch,
There's something here.
or she, whichever one it
remember.
is.
Organic matter, ancient, reads as Angara.
Female.
It's Zorai.
She died here. Before she could get to the third monolith. This was me. I would like to spend some time here.
Okay.
But not now. The third monolith. Can't be far. Come on.
Okay, said it was an audio log, but it didn't play anything.
This way?
Yes. This is all feeling familiar. At least I think it is.
The lost monolith. Finally.
Wouldn't make sense for it to feel familiar to him because if Zorai never reached this monolith though.
It's done. You finished what Zorai could not so long ago.
I'm sorry, Tavos.
No. There's nothing to be sorry about. She didn't complete what she set out to do, but she didn't fail.
That's true.
The 2 monoliths she reactivated kept Havarel going. Without them, the planet would have died. Go on to the vault, Pathfinder. I think I'll stay here a moment. I have a lot to think about.
Sam, another memory trigger?
One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to SAM node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
There are bits and bobs around, see.
The vault should be open, Pathfinder.
I would fast travel, but you can't do it from here. Really annoying, but what can you do? There we go, now we're out, we should be able to. See one back there as well.
Interesting. Okay, Remnant Vault. Let's get this place up and running.
Replicating observer panel. Ah, right, yeah, we need to reactivate this one first, okay.
Well, we turn the power on.
You'll need to locate the console to activate the purification field, Pathfinder. Turret nearby, Pathfinder.
So much better when they're on our side. Remtech. Bet we can grab it on the way back.
Yeah, see, some
I
signs of
will
stuff
add this
underneath
map to your
there.
interface, Pathfinder.
Okay, now I believe, is this one? Yes,
Several
there's
interface
4.
connections converge here.
That'll be
I will
last.
highlight the ones you need.
Looks like there's a trick to this
2.
interface. Let's figure it out.
Okay, 1, okay, so 1. 2. And 4.
Well, that gets us a step closer.
Probably one of the shortest vaults ever, given the fact the console's
This
like right
console will
there.
activate the purification
So I
field.
don't think
You
there's
may
anything
want to
else
sweep the area.
in here.
Before this place
you
tries
might
to
want to
kill
sweep
us.
the area first. There's this thing, I'm not sure what it does. Okay, let's hang on. So it can't be that, so it's got to be that one, you've got to be that one.
Got it.
Skill points. Somehow, for some reason, not sure why. Doesn't really give you an explanation.
Okay, get ready to run. Here it comes! Go, go! They didn't like that.
The door yet? No? Okay, what else is there?
It's closing in on us! Move! Oh, they just keep coming!
Grab that tech from underneath and restart it, come on.
Remtech, grab it!
Inventory full for the decryption key, yeah. I use those on like the really hard ones, but other than that you don't really need to use them. Or you can just look them up online if you want.
Man, never gets less terrifying. Let's get out of here.
Pathfinder Rider, are you there? All our instruments just recorded a surge. What happened?
Vault's back up. We did it.
That's a jest. It can't be.
Nope.
That's not a jest. The vault going through a reset would explain all the readings. I can't wait to hear all about this. Come back to Palav. We've a lot to discuss.
Okay, there we go, back there.
An alien, able to use Remnant.
Nothing's coming.
Never thought I'd see such a
No
thing.
memories.
My aunt had a remnant artifact she learned to open and close. But it took her many, many years
I
to
want
achieve
to
it.
scan.
She was
I'm
never able to
concerned.
do it reliably. It took a great deal of concentration. And she couldn't explain how she was doing it.
Pathfinder Rider, you have done something remarkable here today.
Succeeded where Zorai failed.
Esmus, what are you doing down here?
Renewing old bonds. Talking to you was enlightening. I saw an alien working for us when we had given up. We have isolated ourselves for too long. Perhaps there is a balance we can find.
We all need to find balance, I think.
Apparently, I just walked into a party.
I've learned a lot in a short time. The Rokar wants simple solutions, but nothing is ever simple or certain, is it?
Nope.
I wish those that were killed could have realized this. But after everything I've seen, I have to hope that they aren't lost forever.
This curious memory transfer.
Reincarnation.
Whatever it might be, I aim to devote resources to studying it. Maybe one day we'll find the truth buried deep within our superstitions.
What's Havarel's status? Yeah, what's the status?
What do your projections say? Is Havarel going to be safe?
We've already seen improvements. They're small, but statistically significant. In time, the planet will heal. There is some space here at Dar Pelev, and we'll need extra hands to monitor Havarel's situation. Will you extend an invitation to your people? We'd welcome anyone who can help.
I'll pass it along.
Then I'll leave you. I have some numbers to analyze. Can you believe it? For the first time in years, they excite me.
Pretty sure we can invite them. There's like a thing above here, isn't there? Oh, we can't actually do it yet. Okay, we can't do it yet, but actually, why can't we do it yet? I'm sure we should be able to. Ask them to the initiative to send people to this planet.
Pathfinder Rider.
I told my colleagues what you did for me. You've made a lot of friends on Havarel, Pathfinder.
Likewise.
The feeling's mutual. I hope you find your lost colonies.
If they exist, our people out there need to know they are not alone. In the meantime, the recent upheaval exposed ruins we never knew existed down in the valley. I'm told there are glyphs that resemble star charts. I'm staying to investigate. I better get to work.
Let's have a look. Journal. Okay, alright. Let's actually just go to here, tell that guy about his sister first.
Did you find anything about my sister?
Pala was right. They documented everything.
Your sister was moved across Havarel. This data drive should have the specifics.
Thank you. With all this information, I could see Amara again. But the thought of leaving frightens me. This is my home. If I leave, I abandon my duties. What if I never get to come home again?
Fear shouldn't stop you. I can't decide for you.
I can't say if leaving is right for you.
I don't want to die in an unfriendly place. If I leave, that's something that could happen. Perhaps a message, a letter. Perhaps that would be enough.
Maybe. Okay, down. Back to the Tempest. Sounds like I've got some more emails to read as well now.
Leaving Havarel. Bridge is yours, Pathfinder.
Jal says Efvra is waiting for your call, Pathfinder.
Okay, right, there's a lot of the Sari refugees on Eos. They made it, might know about the Ark too. Okay, yeah. Okay, Pathfinder. The next is approved request for multidisciplinary team to be posted on Havarel, aka Habitat 3, to assist with the Angaran efforts there. Okay, yeah. Heads up first thing I know about Dyer, figure out who we really talk to, because we all know the ones in charge, they're not on the ground. Jarl had some pointers and had some names for smaller Angaran colonies. Okay, blah blah blah, okay. Thank you so much for helping Amun discover what happened to his sister Amara. However, somehow finding out where she went has eased his mind somehow. I'm trying to make his last months comfortable by keeping him happy with the decision he's made. I would never expected such generosity and understanding from a stranger. It makes me wonder if we really made a mistake by isolating ourselves. Such a narrow experience we have. You've given us much to think about. As part of overseeing crew's physical and mental welfare, I thought I'd send along some following tips for balanced diet. Given the large amount of exercise you partake in each day, it's important that your body receives the nutrients it needs. Okay. Conversation with Jarl. Pathfinder of the Human Initiatives. I've heard privately from Efvra, the leader of our resistance. He's very impressed that we were able to help our scientists on Havarel, and I've made sure that he knows you played a key role. Maybe he's already said these things to you, but if I know Efvra, he probably hasn't. As for me, I've learned a lot about trust, being on this team, letting myself be open to trusting it, you and others. I've learned that trust is more of a feeling than a science. It seems that like a universal truth, get it? Yeah, okay, I get it, yeah. Different, okay, yeah, okay. I'll try to be even more trustful in the future. Assignment might change my life. Proud of Havarel. Liam, like I said, boring.
Pathfinder, you have new
Yeah,
email.
no, I've already done that. So I apparently just speak to people, so
The
I'll speak to
discovery of
everyone.
Aya was just what we needed, Ryder. The Angaran scientists have been so generous in sharing their wisdom. It's been amazing.
At least one of the first contact situations went well.
Right? The Ket. Habitat 7.
Yep.
I'm thankful the Angara were willing to risk working with us.
I'm afraid not all of them are quite so friendly.
Some give trust easily. From others, you have to earn it. I'm confident we'll get there.
I should get back to things.
Sounds good?
Oh, now it's saying contact the director from Havarel.
Well, the ship manual's useful. That leg of my workbench needed propping up.
If you bothered reading it, you'd know that the Tempest is an orchestra of new tech. You can't just meddle with...
I got this ship launch ready in record time, Callow. I know my stuff.
And you don't have a shred of respect for other people's.
Callow.
Oh, Ryder. Sorry you had to hear that.
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
Should have seen it. Perfect drift. You know we've got a finite set.
Also limbs and lives.
Well, what's the point of having them then? Hey, Ryder. What's the story?
Oh, hang on.
Anytime. Hey, Ryder. What's the story?
Out with it already. What's the deal with you and Callow? Anything I should be concerned about?
Twist my arm, why don't you? It's contrasting styles more than anything. He's a blueprint guy. I'm gears and guts. Got ink on his digits, not grease up to his elbows. If you didn't have me to balance him out, you might be in trouble. Heck, maybe that goes both ways.
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
Ryder,
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
Giles wandering about somewhere, okay.
Pathfinder, hey, I was wondering, could you put your stamp on a project? It's for me and Giles to work on. Call it diplomacy if you have to put it in a budget bucket. Greenlight that research and it's all good.
What's your read on the people we're working with?
The squad and crew? They're all fine.
You must have opinions.
Your opinion's more important. What do you think of your people?
Some people wonder how we make this team work. Some days, I'm one of them.
It's a blur sometimes. I bet Lexi's flagging all kinds of psych warnings. Up to us to figure it out. That's why this is our ship. So we own it. Want to make it work.
We'll talk later.
I know it.
Prepping VidCon communications.
Commander?
Pathfinder, Joel's been keeping me updated on your adventures, your good deeds on our behalf.
I meant them. I want you to know you can trust me.
You went out of your way to free that science thing. A selfless act. But your true agenda is clear. To explore Aya's vault. Joel says you want to help find the Mosai. Why should I let you?
I keep my word.
I'd like this to be the beginning of a strong relationship.
Keep your promises, and little by little our bond might grow. We've managed to trace the Mosai to a special Kent facility on Vold.
Why special?
These facilities are protected by a dynamic shield tech we haven't been able to crack. We're close, but its ability to adapt outstrips the speed of our current processes.
Pathfinder, adding my processor to their program would no doubt make the difference.
Efvra, I can help. Respectfully, this time you need my help.
Respectfully, the Angara don't need anything from you.
You need my
We
AI.
take care of our own.
With the processing power of my AI, I can guarantee the shield breach.
AI? Of course, that makes sense.
He's physically connected to me, and so I need to, Well, I want to go.
It was risky to be honest about your AI, and honesty makes you different from the Ket.
I hope so.
You're welcome on the mission.
Thank you.
A team will meet you at our base on Vold. They'll take you to the Ket facility. Stay strong and clear. Goodbye.
Giles said he wanted to see you.
Special ones, Liam's.
So, you've gained Efra's trust. No easy feat.
I still don't think he likes me.
That's just his way. You should be more worried about the Rokar.
Efvra made it seem like you had experience with them.
I know their leader, Aksul. We studied together under the Moshai. But unlike me, he was a good student. The best, actually.
Then he knows about Remnant?
He did. It's a long story.
Give me the short version.
Aksul was captured by the Ket. He spent a year in a forced labor camp before he managed to escape.
I can't imagine what he must have gone through.
He has scars that would give you an idea. When Aksul returned, he no longer cared about the Remnant, or anything, except destroying the Ket.
Why not join the Resistance?
Aksul's not the type to follow orders. And I think he was bitter we weren't able to rescue him.
So he formed the Rokar.
We didn't give them much thought. But since your people arrived, his cause has grown.
I want to reason with them, yeah.
I convinced Efvra I'm not a threat. Maybe I can do the same with Aksul.
I admire your courage. But Aksul's dangerous, and he lacks Efra's pragmatism. He'll make you want to kill him.
I have to try.
If Helios is to be your home, I guess you'll have to deal with the Rokar one way or another. There's a recluse on Havarel who escaped with Aksul from the Ket. Her name is Thordir. She might know how to contact him. I'll send you the nav point. Is there something else?
A few more questions, if that's okay.
Well, we won't know till we try.
I want to learn more about your species.
What would you like to know?
You studied with Moshai Sefa. Is she a teacher or a religious figure?
She's many things. She's a clear thinker with deep knowledge and insight. She teaches and inspires. She is beloved. I
Love or
her.
love?
Really? So one of those professor-student things?
No, not that way. Moshe Sefer is 115 of your years old.
How long have you had electromagnetic capabilities? How did they evolve?
No idea. Biology doesn't interest me, but I'm sure you can easily read up on it.
That's disappointing. No biology at all?
How do your eyeballs work?
Okay, I get your point. Maybe I can find an Angara doctor to ask about your... whatever.
Although, I used to know some facts, like the origins of our vestigial organs.
Oh yeah, humans have a coccyx, a vestigial tail, and I have webbed toes, just a couple, but Sarah doesn't. And she had wisdom teeth, but I didn't. Now you.
No idea.
The Angara seem so open and free with their feelings.
Are we? We're certainly not ashamed of our feelings. We're taught that feelings and beliefs should live on the outside, where they can be dealt with, honestly and openly.
Don't people get hurt?
Of course. Then everyone deals with it. That's the point.
How many colonies do you have? On what planets?
Since the Scourge, we've managed to survive on a small number of planets. What we know from before the Scourge is mostly oral history. We did have spaceflight, and the stories tell of 5 original colonies.
Is there a central Angaran religion?
There are many variations. An almanac could give you an accurate number. But if you are a believer, the essential tenet is, after we die, we are reincarnated. We evolve to make our
Which you've already
families
seen, yeah.
strong. Born from what was before. Blessed to be better than before.
Are you a believer?
No. Yes. Sometimes. I don't know if it's the same for humans. Sahuna, my true mother, is a firm believer.
Well, enough about that. Can you tell me more about the Ket occupation?
It's a difficult subject. I'll answer what I can. I may get emotional.
When the Ket came, why didn't you fight?
They didn't give us a reason to. Until they did. Then it was too late. Perhaps you think we were weak. But the Ket are ruthless. They are masters at knowing exactly when and how to strike.
I get that. Believe me. Have the Ket always been here?
No. Some, like the Moshai, are old enough to remember the time before the Ket. But I don't. Nor do my mothers.
And the Archon came with them?
We think so. Resistance intel on that is unclear, and few have seen him in person.
And lived to tell?
And lived to tell.
What's living under the Ket been like for you?
Do you really want to hear about these things? They're painful.
I asked, didn't I?
It's like living on unstable ground. Every day brings more horrible news. I part company with someone not knowing if I'll ever see them again. When I was a boy, my father vanished from my life. One horrible day.
Was he in the Resistance?
No. He was a technician at a mine. He went to work and didn't come home. That happens for an Angara child somewhere, every single day.
Well, enough about that. I'll see you later, Jal.
Stay strong and clear.
Did you hear the news from Eos? Asari refugees showed up at the outpost. Only a few, but that's better than none. Bradley says there's an officer in charge, Hidaria. She could know where the Ark is.
We'll head to Eos and see what she knows.
Good. Rumor says Sarissa Theris was on the Asari Ark. Exactly who we need.
Who's she?
Probably the best commando strategist alive. Her biotic shields saved hundreds at the Battle of Kirkus. Apparently, Sarissa's acting as bodyguard to the Asari Pathfinder. She's probably got a plan out of this mess already.
Well, someone's a fan.
No, I just like... Look, we need someone with her experience, that's all.
Is military strategy really what we need out here?
Someone has to protect the Nexus. Can't afford to turn away allies. When you're ready to look, we can catch Hidaria at Prodromos. Wouldn't mind tagging along. Ryder?
Any more commando war stories?
That's all I can share, anyway. I miss them.
See you later, Cora.
I'll be here.
Yep. Though Asari biotics are a few 100,000 years ahead.
Humans are catching up.
Humans back home, maybe. You skipped class for 600 years. Aya is a wonder, Ryder, and the Angara are so interesting. I hope we make it back. I want to delve and explore and who knows what else.
Just don't hurt diplomatic relations, okay?
Please, give me a little credit.
Thanks
Have a
for chatting.
little.
We'll talk again later.
Give a little.
You know it.
Liam, I signed off on that project.
That's great, Pathfinder. Jarl and Maldarov, we got our gear.
Costa? Ryder?
I'll bite. What's with the gun show?
We're swapping armor, not weapons.
Don't let him tease you. I explained the reference. You ready to go?
Go.
Right. The pattern on your pauldron?
Family honorific.
Can I wear the poncho?
It's a Rofshin. And no.
Why? Is it religious?
What?
It's personal. You're not allowed.
Because of status or species?
Maybe it's both.
Do all humans look alike?
Some of you sound alike.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah, this can't end well. What is going on? Yeah, what is...
I thought this was about armor. Are you deliberately trying to offend Jarl?
Of course he is.
That's the point. Asking stuff diplomats leave out. Armor for answers.
My turn was earlier. Nexus info packets leave a lot out. I am sorry. Was this not sanctioned?
You weaseling Adi.
Nevertheless. Ryder?
I hope you know what you're doing. I don't need the Nexus breathing down my neck.
Relax. Jar won't complain to HR or whatever Tan thinks we report to. We were joking around and realized we didn't know how to insult each other. Or how not to. Some things are so ingrained they're invisible. We didn't even know the warning signs, so we got it over with. Now we won't do it accidentally. Like when we're trying to negotiate an outpost. Enough of his people want to shoot us now.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, I kind of get the intent. No harm, no foul?
If Jar was offended, I'd be on the floor. I'll take that kind of honest any day. We have a lot to learn. That's part of what our team is for. Better now than when people's lives are on the line. Pathfinder. Sorry, distracted. Feels like things should be on hold until the Moshai business is squared away. It's the neighborly thing to do. And we need good neighbors.
We'll talk later.
I know it.
How'd you resist all that tasty fruit on Aya, huh?
Check your helmet before you put it on. This scratch? He was sleeping in mine.
You know, there was a time when Sid was afraid of space. We were traveling a lot, and one day she just woke up and realized there was nothing outside the shuttle walls. Happened more than once. She'd panic. I'd hold her, for as long as it took. She doesn't even remember now. It was only for a month or two.
Funny, huh? The things they don't remember.
And you feel like it's up to you to hold on to it, or else it's just gone.
And there's just something there that you know you're missing.
Drac?
Just hold on to it. That is a nice little piece of paradise the Angara have. Wouldn't mind seeing it again.
I wouldn't mind either. Maybe we can have something like that too someday.
We rescue that Moshai of theirs. Maybe they'll give us some tips.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
Ryder.
You probably...
You know where to find me.
Hello, Ryder.
How are those jokes coming, Sam?
What is green with red toenails?
No idea. What is green with red toenails, Sam?
A Krogan masquerading as a cherry tree.
Thanks, Sam. Nothing more.
Poker awaits. Rider, the bell's tolled for thee. Meet me in the Vortex Nexus. I'll be one shuffling the deck on the Doom. Right, okay. Oh yeah, stuff on Sarissa, basically the person that Cora is obsessed with.
Again. I'll lend you 30 if you pay me back by tomorrow.
Done. Thank you, Subi.
Someday I'll find out why you're always strapped for credits. Pathfinder.
I should get back to...
Okay, let's have a look. Final cure. First contact. You proved yourself an ally to the Angara by supporting their research efforts on Havarel. Okay, Drac. A mid-level politician named William Spender was one of the ones who taught the Krogan into putting down the Nexus mutiny after false pretenses. Drac and Kesh both suspect Spender's connection to the Exiles, but can't prove it. They ask you to help investigate. Okay, Cora. Despite her no-nonsense demeanour, Cora seems to enjoy flirting with me. Oh, nice. Although he seems distracted by the low number of outposts. Oh, okay, you're getting along with Liam. He's dedicated and struggling in the ways people of the initiative and Angara initiate Helios. Okay, yeah. Gil. Okay, you shot the breeze with Gil a few times and he's invited you to hang out socially and share his favourite pastime, poker. Jarl Amar Davaral has joined the Pathan Fiend. His good intentions to help you gain the trust of the Angara seem sincere. However, he's keeping you at arm's length for now and seems that you'll need to gain his trust too. Okay. I would add you're quick to use warmth and humour in many situations. Your casual and open nature is welcomed by much of the team. I would note, however, that your tendency towards sarcasm has been mentioned to me by Initiative Hierarchy and Director Tan in particular. This shouldn't be seen as a problem, but rather as an indication of a unique take on survival and success. Okay. Ties that bind. You started to search for answers about the mystery of why your father made you Pathfinder. You visited your sister while she was still in a coma. You were honest with your sister and told her your dad killed her at 7. You were honest with Sarah about the struggles you faced in finding a home. Oh, okay, it's probably just Jarl, yeah. Yeah, all these ones, yeah, no. Okay, I'm good. Okay. We've actually got a few new ones to do here now, so we're just going to land straight back on Havarel. I'll take Drac and PB this time.
Entering atmosphere. LZ in sight.
Oh, actually, we need Jarl, don't we, for one of his quests, don't we? So it's all right. We'll swap PB out, shall we?
Pathfinder Ryder, Dr. Tsana Relar, xenobotanist for the Initiative, and my colleague, Dr. Eric Baumgarten.
Xenogenetics. Pleasure to meet you.
I can see why you're on Havarel. Plenty to keep you busy.
Indeed. It can hardly walk without stepping on a new life form. We tread lightly.
Your report of accelerated evolution and rapid growth of nature here caught our interest.
We're analyzing everything we can for clues to replicate the effects on our own crops.
Could be useful.
It would have interesting applications, if there's a way to control the process.
You understand the end goal.
If we learn to enhance the growth of plants and animals in non-destructive ways, we could end hunger. It would change everything for the initiative. Our colonies could thrive virtually overnight.
Since you repaired the vault, things are returning to normal, but too quickly for us.
The accelerated life forms you want to study are dying off. Decaying.
We're scrambling to scan and catalog everything before it's gone. We could use some help.
Point me at the life forms you need. I'll do the rest.
Anything mutated beyond its baseline growth cycle will aid our work.
I'll provide the most promising genetic markers to scan for.
Thank you for whatever help you can provide, Pathfinder. Rendezvous here when you're finished.
I've compared my cutting.
The reports didn't do this world justice. It's ethereal.
Director Addison? No personal appearance? It might have been an outpost.
Thank you, but no. I prefer climate control to these extremes. Given the planet's significance to the Angara, it's appropriate that we assist, but not place an outpost. And the stability you brought? I received a thank you from Aya. That may be the first time I've heard those words in Andromeda.
Yeah, try to represent as well, yeah.
After the Ket and what they've seen of the exiles, we had to be at our best.
We've had precious few examples of that. Pathfinder might be getting close. Havarel helps. Outpost or not, we're gaining. We need another, but we're gaining. It's promising, and a lot of people have noticed. And there's another matter, a ceremonial one. A statement for the archives.
Is this really the time?
Pathfinder was always a symbol. Like outpost flags hanging in the commons, the people need a connection to reality on the ground. Address them, Pathfinder. What did this mean?
This is Havarel. I didn't find an outpost. I found Angara, and saw a piece of who they are. We're welcome to help here. It's not ours. It's all of ours. I think that makes the whole cluster closer to home.
Into the books, Pathfinder. Addison out.
Okay, I'm going to save this one here for now, and then I'll continue on the next episode. We'll do a few bits left on Havarel. We'll go back to Eos. I believe there'll be a few things for us to do there now. After that, we'll head to the Nexus. I'm sure there's some stuff for us to do there. Then we'll go to Vold, start working on all that kind of stuff, do the outpost, then we'll start on getting the Moshai back, and we'll go from there. So I hope you're all enjoying. Please like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all again soon.